Right now, multiple weather models are locking in on something that could shut down travel across 25 states. And I am not exaggerating. We are looking at a back-to-back winter storm setup that is about to slam the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, and the entire Northeast starting this Sunday. Some areas could see 10 to 12 plus inches of snow. Others are looking at dangerous freezing rain and ice. And here is the thing. If you live anywhere from Nebraska to New England, you need to hear this entire forecast. Because at the 5-minute mark, I am going to break down exactly when this storm hits your city, hour by hour. Do not skip ahead. The details before that will help you understand why this one is different. Now, before we get into timing, drop a comment right now. Tell me where you are watching from. Your city, your state. I will do my best to give you a localized breakdown in the comments. Seriously, the more specific you are, the better I can help you prepare. So here is what is happening. We have a massive dip in the jet stream that is dragging Arctic air straight down from Canada into the northern plains and the upper Midwest. At the same time, a ridge of high pressure is pumping warm, moist air up from the Gulf of Mexico. When those two collide, that is when you get a monster storm. And that collision is coming this weekend. Let me set the stage. Right now, Wednesday morning, we already have snow falling across the Northeast. A clipper system is sliding through the Great Lakes, dropping light to moderate snow from Indiana and Ohio all the way into southern New England. Snowfall rates are only about half an inch to maybe 1 inch per hour. Nothing like that nor Easter we just survived. But it is a reminder, winter is not done with us. Not even close. Now here is where it gets wild. Thursday into Friday, a secondary system develops across the Ohio Valley. This one is not the main event either, but it will bring some light snow to areas like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, West Virginia, central New Jersey, even Long Island. Maybe a dusting, maybe an inch or two, not a huge deal, but do not let that fool you into thinking the weekend will be quiet, because Saturday night into Sunday is when everything changes, and I mean everything. A powerful Arctic high-pressure system is going to build across the northern plains and the upper Midwest. We are talking about a 1040 millibar high. That is intense. That cold air is going to come screaming south. And underneath it, moisture is going to get squeezed between that Arctic high and a warm air mass sitting over the southern plains. Oklahoma City could hit 81 degrees on Sunday. Meanwhile, Des Moines, Iowa will be sitting in the low 20s. That is a 60-degree temperature difference across just a few hundred miles. Let that sink in. That kind of contrast does not just make snow, it makes a dangerous, high-impact winter storm with heavy snow, freezing rain, sleet, and ice, all happening at the same time in different zones. And here is what nobody is talking about yet. The models are not agreeing on exactly where the heaviest snow falls. The GFS model is going big. It is showing a widespread 12-plus inch snow band stretching from Nebraska through Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and all the way into New England. The European model is more conservative, showing 3 to 6 inches across the same corridor. But here is the key. Both models agree a significant winter storm is coming. They just disagree on how big. So let me walk you through the timing now. This is the part I promised you. Sunday morning, March 1st. Light snow begins developing across the Central Plains. Cities like Omaha, Lincoln, and Des Moines will see the first flakes. By Sunday afternoon, that snow intensifies and spreads east. Kansas City starts seeing a wintry mix. St. Louis could get freezing rain and sleet. Springfield, Illinois picks up moderate snowfall. Chicago, you are right in the crosshairs for accumulating snow by Sunday evening. Sunday night into Monday morning is when this thing really explodes. A heavy snow band sets up from central Nebraska through Indianapolis, Columbus, Pittsburgh, and into central Pennsylvania. We are talking 2 to 3 inches per hour snowfall rates in the heaviest bands. At the same time, a freezing rain and ice zone develops from Kansas City through southern Illinois, southern Indiana, southern Ohio, and into West Virginia. That ice could be a 1/4 inch thick in some spots. That is enough to bring down tree limbs and knock out power. Monday morning, March 2nd. The storm pushes into the Northeast, and if you live in the Northeast, listen carefully. New York City, heavy snow likely by Monday morning through the afternoon. Boston, snow arrives by late Monday morning and could last into Tuesday. Philadelphia, you are right on the rain-snow line. It depends on exactly where that cold air boundary sets up. Hartford, Providence, Worcester, Albany, Syracuse all looking at significant snow. The GFS is showing 8 to 12 inches for parts of New England. The Euro is showing 4 to 7. Either way, it is going to be a mess. Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, you are in the wintry mix zone. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, all possible Monday into Monday night. Richmond and Northern Virginia, mostly rain, but watch for a changeover to freezing rain if the cold air pushes further south than expected. And here is a twist. The Euro AI model, which has been running colder than the other models, is pushing accumulating snow as far south as northern North Carolina. That would be unusual, but it is something to watch. By Tuesday morning, the main storm exits the northeast. But wait, the GFS is already showing another system forming right behind it, Tuesday into Wednesday. That means some areas could get hit twice in 48 hours. The Northeast has already been hammered this winter, and now we are talking about potentially 2 more major winter storms back-to-back. Now let me run through the major cities so you know what to expect. Omaha, snow begins Sunday morning, heaviest Sunday night, 4 to 8 inches possible. Des Moines, same timeline, 3 to 6 inches. Kansas City, wintry mix Sunday afternoon through Monday, ice accumulation possible. St. Louis, freezing rain and sleet Sunday night could transition to snow. Chicago, snow begins Sunday evening, heaviest overnight into Monday, 4 to 8 inches on the table. Milwaukee, similar to Chicago, heavy snow Sunday night into Monday. Minneapolis, lighter snow on the northern edge, 2 to 4 inches. Indianapolis, heavy snow Sunday night into Monday, 6 to 10 inches possible. Columbus, heavy snow and ice Monday morning, 5 to 9 inches. Cincinnati, wintry mix to snow, ice accumulation a concern. Cleveland, heavy snow Monday, 4 to 8 inches. Pittsburgh, heavy snow Monday, 5 to 9 inches. Buffalo, lake-enhanced snow possible, 6 to 10 inches. Detroit, moderate to heavy snow Monday, 4 to 7 inches. Louisville, wintry mix, ice is the main threat here. Nashville, mostly rain, but northern suburbs could see a brief ice event. Moving east, Washington, D.C., wintry mix Monday, 1 to 3 inches of snow possible with ice. Baltimore, similar to D.C., mix of precipitation. Philadelphia, rain to snow transition, Monday, 2 to 5 inches if the cold air wins out. New York City, heavy snow, Monday morning through afternoon, 4 to 8 inches, could be higher. Newark and northern New Jersey, same as New York City. Hartford, heavy snow, 6 to 10 inches. Providence, 5 to 8 inches. Boston, snow arrives late Monday morning, 6 to 10 inches through Tuesday. Albany, heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches possible. Syracuse, heavy lake effect enhanced snow, 8 to 12 inches. Portland, Maine, heavy snow late Monday into Tuesday, 6 to 10 inches. For the southern edge of this storm. Raleigh, mostly rain, but watch for a brief ice event. Charlotte, rain, but northern mountains could see snow. Knoxville, rain with higher elevations seeing a wintry mix. Charleston, West Virginia, heavy wintry mix, ice accumulation likely. Lexington, Kentucky, freezing rain is the main concern. And for the western side. Denver, you are mostly watching from the sidelines on this one, but Wichita, light wintry mix possible late Sunday. Now here is something else you need to know. After this storm moves out, the pattern is shifting. By the middle of the first week of March, warm air surges back in. The Climate Prediction Center is showing above average temperatures for most of the lower 48 states between March 4th and March 10th. That sounds great, right? But here is the catch. That warmth, combined with a new trough developing over the west coast, sets up the return of severe weather across the Great Plains and the southeast. We are talking tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds. March is looking like it will be an extremely active month for severe storms. So do not put your guard down just because the snow melts. If you made it this far, you are already more prepared than 90% of people in the path of this storm. Make sure you have your supplies ready, charge your devices, have a plan if the power goes out, and if you found this helpful, subscribe because tomorrow I am going to have an updated track on this storm with the latest model runs. The numbers are going to shift, and where they shift could mean the difference between 4 inches and 12 inches for your city. You do not want to miss that update. And one more thing. Some areas in the Appalachian Mountains, we are talking about southern West Virginia, southwestern Virginia, eastern Kentucky, the higher elevations could see heavy, wet snow tonight into tomorrow morning from a separate moisture surge. If you live up there, do not let that catch you off guard. It is not related to the big weekend storm. It is a bonus round of winter weather that most people are not even paying attention to. Drop your city in the comments. Let me know where you are watching from. Stay safe.